So Lush follow me on Instagram, and for the last 2 years they've just been sending me random products, and I think it's for marketing purposes, for the purposes of posting it on my social media. But I thought actually this is a good opportunity to jump on the YouTube haul bandwagon to try and get some views. So today I'm going to talk about these Lush products, and the ones that I use and the ones that I don't use, and the ones that I can give to people for Christmas to save money. Actually, last year when they sent me Christmas presents, I gave some of them away. They were all nice and wrapped up like this, so it actually did make the perfect gifts, and it did save me some money, so that was handy. So I'm going to start off talking about some of the products. Stop it, Ryu, stop it! Stop it! Psst. Behave. So I'm going to start off talking about some of the products that they sent that I already use and I know a bit about because I can talk about them more confidently. So first off, we've got R&B. It essentially is just a moisturiser for your hair and for your scalp. You just rub a tiny little bit in. I think really less is more when it comes to this product. Just put a tiny bit in. So I put it in my hair while it's wet, just after I've came out the shower, and then blow dry it into the hair, and it does leave your hair feeling nice and nourished and revived and alive and smooth. And it is a great product, and it smells amazing as well. Let's just create a little section here. So that is R&B. So next up is Mask of Magnanimity, which is probably actually my favourite face mask from Lush. It just kind of suits my skin type, and that's the thing, you should do your research. I mean, I'm not an expert, but you should go into a Lush store and certainly get them to do a skin test. So they'll try some products on your skin, and in that instance they'll be able to ascertain what product is best for you. For some reason, Mask of Magnanimity just seems to be great for my skin. For me, certainly it does really remove any blemishes pretty quickly. Just makes my face feel really good, and that's good enough for me. And if it's good enough for me, it's good enough for you. Good, don't know the rest. Okay, so next up is a face scrub, and it's called Ocean Salt. So this by far and away is my favourite Lush product. It is such a good exfoliant. Ocean Salt face and body scrub. It is tremendous. It's honestly just so good, and it's made with lime. Is it lime? Wait. Yeah, it's made with limes. Actual real life ocean salt. It's not just a gimmick, it's real salt from the ocean. Don't know how they do that. You can do anything these days. Ocean salt. So real life ocean salt. Just basically what it says in the tin. Let me just read this because I'm not a salesperson, but it's got like basically it's got avocado, ocean salt and lime, but what it says here is ocean salt, face and body scrub, lashings of fine sea salt to scrub and clean, organic limes to brighten, and avocado butter to soften your skin. And oh my god, like after you use this, if you're a man, like I'd say this is an aggressive sort of male skin type product. I don't really take tremendous care of my skin, so if I've gone a couple of weeks without having any sort of skin routine, putting this on honestly just makes me feel like I've stripped back like weeks and weeks and weeks of dirt and pollution and dead skin, and it just leaves your skin feeling super smooth. It is quite an aggressive scrub, and when you are putting it on your skin, you can really feel it, so it really feels like it's doing something. It feels like it's really getting into your pores, and it can be quite sore. It's quite gravelly, but for me that's perfect because that validates me a wee bit, and it tells me that it's at least doing something. Whereas all these other things that you get where it's got like jojoba beads or jojoba beads or whatever you call it, and they're called an exfoliant, I don't really feel like it's doing anything while I'm putting it on. For me, I really need the tangible experience of feeling my dead skin just like coming off my skin. So next up we've got Cosmetic Lad, and it is a facial moisturiser that I guess by the name is catered towards men. But there's a caveat there, it does say underneath, you don't have to be a lad to use this, but it helps. I'm a lad, Ryu's a lad. I can't wait to get this on Ryu later because it's all animal friendly. I don't know if that's what they mean by that. Lavender, wheatgrass and marigold cream for shaving and moisturising. This is a really good moisturiser, I do enjoy it. It's the only moisturiser I use because it's the only one that they really send me. So we've got that one there. So let's, I don't know, like this is a nonsense man, I need like a fucking stand or something. Next up on the list of the ones that I am familiar with and use on a semi-regular basis, Kalamazoo. The big pot, this is the big bad boy man. This should last you for months. This is the 240 gram pot. I don't know. Ah, and it's full. That's, oh, that's so satisfying. But that is amazing. If you are like me and you've got a beard, if you're like me and you have a beard, then Kalamazoo is the product for you. Beard and facial wash to keep things bright and bushy with almond, apricot kernel and jojoba oils. There's that fucking word again. This refreshing wash will soften your beard and cleanse your skin. So essentially it doubles up as a beard oil as well as a face wash and maybe like a beard conditioner or something like that. I'm really glad that they sent me this though, because I ran out and I was going to go buy some more, so that was handy. So that does it for all the ones that I am aware of and I know of and I've used, so these can fuck off. So next up we have, let me see, I've actually used all of these in the last weeks but I'm just not mega familiar with them, but let's go through them anyway. So first of all we've got Bubbly Shower Gel, which is a Bucks Fizz Breakfast Boost, packed full of sweet orange oil and fresh grape juice. I'll be honest, it's not my favourite product of Lush. It's I just don't really like the smell. I don't not like it, it's just not my favourite, but that's all down to personal preference. It's totally subjective. It's not a bad smell at all. It's just not my particular cup of tea. They also sent me a little one of those as well. And so if anybody wants to win these, they can just like this video and leave a comment saying why they want to win it and I'll happily post it out to you if you want. So up next is this one. I've obviously used that one, you can tell. This is one of my favourite products from Lush, and it's a shower cream and it's called Lord of Misrule. I think it was actually originally released as a Halloween product because they sent it to me last Halloween amongst other Halloween themed products. But I think it's now a sort of mainstay, or maybe it's just a seasonal product in general, or maybe they're just sending it to me because they're trying to get rid of them, I don't know. So this one is made with like patchouli, if you know what it smells like. You get patchouli, it's like those sort of incense burners. Yeah, sort of, you often come across like sandalwood and patchouli and fucking other mad things, but this is actually really nice. Like this is such a nice, it's a really masculine scent actually. It's quite like musky, and it's made with patchouli, as I said, and hot spices and frothy revelry, whatever that means. And this is a really great product, really nice shower cream, and you go all green in the shower, so it's quite cool. This is Rehab shampoo, and I never really noticed the smell actually, but it smells kind of minty. Doesn't really say anything about a minty ingredient, but it is designed to basically rehabilitate your hair. So if your hair's dry and shit like mine's always is, then it is quite good for that. And it's made with cleansing enzymes, softening seaweed, and scalp toning essential oils, which is, I mean, all the good stuff. It's really all you're after, you know what I mean? So that's great. Next up, which is like a brand new product to me, I've never seen this one before, and just saying the name of it makes me feel so happy. Happy, 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 joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Just saying those words makes me happy. And this, so it does say here it's a conditioning hair perfume, which makes sense because it does smell like perfume. And I guess the point is it's to condition your hair. I guess just to leave your follicles feeling beautifully scented, which is nice, so that's good. I've used that a little bit. This little guy, which is a festive little treat. So it says, shape up this cheeky chappy, pop him in the bathroom and let him decide whether you're on the naughty or nice list. Basically it's a soap and you can use it as shampoo. It's just a fun little festive elf themed soapy Play-Doh product, which I will never use, so if anybody wants to win that, comment, thumbs up, subscribe. Not that many people are going to see this video, so you've got a very high chance of winning these products if you comment, like and subscribe. So just, if you want an elf on a shelf, which will arrive probably after Christmas and be redundant, then you can have it. And then up next we've just got some basic bath bombs. There's no description of these, so I'm not really going to talk about them much, but I guess just 2 regular basic bath bombs here, and then a kind of soap bar, which smells great. So we've also got this here, guys, which is just one of the sort of bath sets, the sort of festive themed bath sets that Lush do. They sent me this, but I gave it to my flatmate, so I just went and took it out of her room for the purposes of that. So yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got as much out of this as I did, and see you next time.